So I had a pretty decent one last night. It started as a dream where I was here at my desk, and my phone and my wallet and keys were over there. And I don't know why that would have made me be lucid, but that's when I became lucid. So I got up from this chair and started walking that way towards, well, yeah, that way towards the door. And I was like falling and just like couldn't use my legs properly. So I was thinking there must be some way to correct this, right? So I imagined my spine as just one of those stone pillars that's just solid and stone. And it actually worked pretty well. After that, well, it made me stand up straight and walk, but I was a little bit more stiff than I wanted for a little bit after that, but that kind of went away after a while and it just went all back to normal. So I went to my front door and oh wait. So I opened this door right here, my bedroom door, and my cat's out there just sprawled out on the floor, like she often is. And it was dark, it was nighttime. So I was trying to think of a happy song to sing. Usually one kind of comes to me pretty quick, but this time I kept coming up with those Christmas songs that are a little sad sounding, like These Three Kings of Orient Are, which I actually really love those songs. They're some of my favorites, but I don't think that's going to serve the purpose of making the dream brighter. But eventually I came up with Amazing Grace, so I sung that one as I went out towards my front door. So I'm at my front door, and the light from outside is actually shining through the edges of the door, which wouldn't happen in real life because that's a really thick, solid door. I don't think light could get through there, but it did. So I opened the door, and ironically, it was daytime, but it was kind of dark for being daytime, and the sun was clearly visible. There was only a few clouds, but the lighting was just as if it was a cloudy day. And in the sky, there were some rain clouds coming up from behind my house and just spreading across the sky. And I was worried that they would completely spread across the sky. And as soon as I worried about that, they did do that. So I corrected it by imagining that undoing, just imagining the reversal of that, and it worked, and it became brighter than it was before actually. Also, as they were spreading across the sky, lightning was coming out of them, just like really intense, not very realistic looking lightning. So it was a little freaky, but like I said, I undid that and it all went back to being a bright sunny day. So from there I wanted to walk across the street, but rather than being able to walk, I was kind of levitating forward, not on purpose. And I was going a little too fast, so it kind of freaked me out a little bit. So the dream started fading at that point, and started drizzling. I started feeling drizzles. And I actually wanted to feel just rain, like a little bit more intense. So I imagined it intensifying, and it got a little too intense. It was a little too loud in my ears. So then I just imagined it unintensifying, and that's pretty much the last thing I remember. I think the dream changed, and I lost lucidity. So last night I didn't have blueberries during Wake Back to Bed. And also for dinner that night I had Zaxby's, which is a chicken place, like fried chicken. Not the healthiest option. And I think because of that, I had a lot of trouble actually going back to sleep after Wake Back to Bed. But I did eventually, and ended up having a lucid dream. I think, now that I think about it, I think blueberries help me focus more as I'm going back to sleep after Wake Back to Bed, and which then makes me fall asleep faster. Which is a positive thing, obviously. So I'm gonna try having those again tonight during Wake Back to Bed, and we'll see how that goes. Also, yesterday I started doing that mindfulness thing throughout the day that I talked about in the last video, and it seems like it worked. The lucid dream last night was very vivid and real looking, which is exactly what I wanted out of that. So that's good. So yeah, still doing that today, and I'm gonna just keep doing that and see how that affects things. Also, last night didn't remember to do reality checks inside the lucid dream, and I didn't remember to dream chain, but I don't think I actually directly woke up from that lucid dream. I just lost lucidity. But yeah, I didn't remember either of those things. Maybe one day I will. I mean, I've been pretty good about dream chaining anytime that I do wake up directly from a lucid dream. But the reality checks within the lucid dream have not remembered that in a very long time. I think I only remembered it once or twice. But gonna keep trying. Practice makes perfect. So pretty sure that's it. I'm actually about to record the next 2 lucid dream logs, so there won't be any updates at the end of those because I won't have done anything else. Just to get ahead of the schedule and have that 2-week buffer in case anything with school comes up that makes me too busy or anything. And that's all for now. So thanks for watching. See you next time.